Hey everybody, Saru here, and I just wanted to throw up a quick video here. Well, it's not actually really quick, but it's an old video that I posted on my old channel, Saru TV, back in 2016. The reason I wanted to upload it is because I had a conversation with a couple of people on my channel during lives and stuff about gamer discrimination and how people who are gamers, you know, or into certain nerd geeky things get made fun of for it. In the case of this video, it's basically a bunch of adults who grew up with Pokemon, went to Toys R Us, which is, you know, now gone, to get this Pokemon toy Pikachu thing with a Pikachu card. I don't remember what the thing was, but I was the one who ended up getting riled up over it, and I was just the one who was there with other people, like Jesse was there, and a bunch of other people were there, and then some people who we've never even met before were there to get this card, and they were all adults. And basically, long story short, is they got discriminated against because they were not children, even though it didn't state anywhere in their ad that it was meant for children. But before I go into it, let's just actually watch the video, and then we'll talk about the comments after the video, because some people actually had some not so nice things to say about the group of people who was there to grab this Pokemon thing, basically, you know, calling them, you know, children and blah blah blah, being, you know, adults crying over child's toys and stuff. But let's go ahead and watch the video, and then you guys can tell me what you think. Today was the day that Toys R Us had some sort of promotion, a Pokemon promotion, where they were giving away these special edition Toys R Us cards, along with some other things. And one of the things was that the first 50 people who attended got a Pokemon figurine. Now, I haven't really played a Pokemon since Pokemon Blue and Red, and I'm not a huge fan, but I was there with a friend of ours who is a fan, and he's the social media person for Henshin Engine. So we went there. We were waiting in line for about an hour for this thing. We were like number 26 or something. I was just in line, but I didn't want any of the stuff. I was just there because my friend was there. And so he was number 26. They were supposed to be giving away these things at about 2 o'clock. About 5 minutes before 2 o'clock, the manager lady comes out, and she stated that, this is at 1:55, 5 minutes before 2 o'clock, that only children would be getting these Pokemon figurines. And that would have been fine had the ad stated that this was, you know, a 12 and under event or what have you. Then these people who came and waited in line wouldn't have had to have gone at all, because they knew that there was already an age limit. But nothing like that was present. There were a few other adults there, and they were pretty upset that they weren't going to be able to. Two adults actually were there since 10 in the morning, which I found crazy. Another adult, she was pretty upset, and she was a huge Pokemon fan. Eevee tattoo on her leg and everything. I mean, these are devoted fans. There was like a handful of them, like maybe like 4 or 5 people who really wanted, you know, they were there early to get this figurine, and then they were denied it because they were adults. Now, like I said, had the ad stated that this was a 12 and under event, that would have been fine. But not only was it not stated, but when one of the people brought it up to the manager, she was fairly condescending about it, like we couldn't enjoy these things because we're adults. Now, I'm not a Pokemon fan, but if this is with any fandom, if it was Transformers or if it was G.I. Joe or whatever is popular, I like Yokai Watch. So if I was at a Yokai Watch event and I was there at 10 in the morning to get, you know, some sort of Yokai Watch thing, and I didn't get it because I was an adult and there was an ad stating that the first 50 attendees, not children, I would have been pretty upset. So these people, naturally, they were upset. I stepped in. I talked to the manager, and I pointed out that it wasn't in print, and, you know, legally, if you state something in print and you have that stock, it should go to the people who waited in line for it. Like I said, there weren't a lot of adults there. There was only like 5 adults who were there who wanted the actual item. The other adults who were there were parents who were there with their children. And they would have gotten him anyway. But I do have a video. I'll go ahead and show you the video. It's about 5 minutes long, and we'll just talk about it a little bit and see what you guys think. It's in print.
Is it in print?
Oh,
yeah, it says here. No, it says attendees.
So that's actually
The ad itself. Oh, I'm sorry. The ad itself does not have an age restriction on it.
It says attendees.
Should be up to like more.
Yeah, stay right here so we can.
Well, that's fine.
Can I give you cards already? Okay, here you go. Make sure you guys each grab a book, and a pack of crayons if you like, okay?
It's in French.
I apologize for the month that we had here, but turn it back to you. Probably
That's fine. And you know what?
Make sure when you guys grab your crayons, each get a book, a pack of crayons, and a book here
It's
too,
in
okay?
So it's not like I run a business, you know, and
Cindy's one of the managers over here, and Cindy will be right up here.
So I don't actually have to worry, but what I do not like is that she stated that people are being adamant about it, and it's in print. So the people that are upset about it,
Here you go.
they're going by
Should I
what's
get
in
everything you want?
when print says that the first 50 people will get it, correct?
Okay.
That's what it is in print. So the first 50,
Yeah, here, grab
not
a
the first
book.
50.
Okay, okay, and I'll get
So-
you guys your cards.
I'm under direction from my store manager
You're very welcome,
to
sir.
give it to children.
Okay,
Because
and
of
that's,
the limited amount that is sent, that is what I'm
You know,
what I'm
that's
at.
the other guy.
We're trying to find out how we can possibly like this.
What I found in the Toys R Us.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Alright, I got your
just here with him.
You know that, and you get one little thing. That's the only time they sent that. It's okay. You're welcome.
No, there's no age limit, there's nothing like
And then he'll take a
once
picture, okay?
you break that wall where there's something in print and then you decide to offer only to a certain category, that's considered discrimination. So,
And then we also sit here for hours. This is
Go ahead. We're playing
There's
Actually,
never been a problem.
it's not. We've always come here and gotten everything that was available.
And it's never been a problem. The hundreds of dollars that we spend every year.
Especially for us, because we're collectors. We're not scalpers. We're not going to come on and service everything. We actually come
Sure.
Do you understand my position? I understand that you're an adult, and then at the end of the line, I'm gonna look at it and tell them no.
But that's the thing. But these people came here 2 hours early, so that they can make sure you want.
okay, so let's talk about this segment here in particular. So she stated to me, not only after I brought up the fact that the ad states that the first 50 attendees would get it, not the first 50 children. Is that correct? She answered by saying, okay, not even acknowledging what their ad states or if she even knows what the ad says. So every answer after that was pretty much, okay, and then she states, I am under order of my management to give it to children. Okay, which is all fine and dandy, you know, if that was stated, if that was something that was in the ad, that would have been all the people who were adults who have, you know, who probably had things to do would have probably chose not to go or to just show up at the time that they were giving away the cards, and they would have just gone for the cards. Everyone would have understood that that was the case. Another part that really bothers me about this segment that we just watched is that she stated, put yourself in my position. She states that once they were all gone, how she would feel by telling the people who didn't get the Pokemon figurines, she'd have to tell them no, you know, because they were out of them, and like how she would feel. So now she's trying to play this whole like sympathy card that, oh, well, you know, the poor children are not going to get it.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
You know, because I gave it to these 4 adults who stood in line for several hours for these figures. So now it doesn't seem like it's an order from upper management as much as her own personal agenda. And by stating that, she's pretty much made it her own. This is her personal reasoning for doing what she's doing, and it's really upsetting. But let's go ahead and watch more of this video, and you guys can make up your own opinions.
Did you want extra cards?
I don't know. So should we not spend money on toys here either? Because what you want?
I'm under direction.
I understand you're in direction, but isn't there anyone who can call us or
You can call it off and
ask her why she's not responding? Because we can't do anything when she comes in tomorrow.
Yeah, they're all gone. It's worthless. It's worthless to even complain about it.
I'm sorry.
What I will do for you, once I get to that line, if I have anything left, I'm not making wait till.
Is this the angry adults that don't get food to?
Yeah.
Basically.
I've been getting videos
1996. I have a tattoo.
That's why we're here.
Well, but
It's
we're not
ridiculous.
okay. We're not allowed to like children things because
Nobody
we're
stated that.
No, it doesn't say.
Nobody stated that, but the ad also
If the
doesn't
ad
state.
said, the ad said fair game. I get it, but no, it says 50 first people, and that's it.
And I think I'm a person.
Yeah, that's how much I
I think you're a person.
I totally would have showed up.
We wouldn't have
Yeah.
Right. We've been here for like 2 or 3. We actually came here at 10 because we thought it was at 12, and then I thought it was at 2. And bullshitted for 2 hours, came back here for 2 hours. And then 10 minutes before, like, nothing happened. Yeah, no, and the amount of complaints we do, it's not going to change.
I can't believe you guys are just gonna allow these people just to be in here and just allow customers to walk in. And
That's it. That's it. Thanks.
But she's under direction of her manager. We should find out who her manager is. The manager was condescending. There's no doubt about it. She was condescending about it, and I wasn't dealing with her directly for most of the time, and I thought she was condescending. Not only that, she pretty much just blew everyone off. She was just like, okay, well, you guys are a bunch of full-grown adults who like children things, and, well, too bad for you, kind of thing. And it sucks because even though it's not my fandom, if it was something that was my fandom and I was made to feel bad because I am an adult who still enjoys this fandom, I mean, that's pretty shitty. Like, I would feel terrible, And so, like, these people, they're being shamed pretty much because they enjoy something that is commonly popular amongst children, even though these were the things that were popular in their age when they were children. These are all 20-somethings, early 30-somethings. Pokemon was a big thing back in the mid-90s or late 90s or whenever it was super popular, and all these people played it. All these people still love it to this day. Alright, so that's basically the gist of what happened at Toys R Us. I mean, Toys R Us is gone now, and maybe they're gone because, they're not really progressive. The people who they told to go home are the people who are spending the most money at their store. This whole line of people who was there probably just wanted the free shit and they were going to take off. Everybody else was spending money there. We were going to spend some money there, because they had game stuff and a bunch of other stuff. Everybody there was going to spend money. As soon as they told everybody to go home, we all just took off. Nobody bought shit after that. So I just wanted to post it because take a look at some of these comments that people put on the last video. This guy was like, wow, my mom worked there. How about you grow up and not be a baby and make a video on YouTube on you complaining about it? Newsflash, life isn't Pokemon. First off, what the fuck does that even mean, dude? But I just thought it was such a weird comment, and I mean, obviously it's a negative comment. There were some positive comments in this video. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave it up. Right now it's set to private, only because I didn't want any more people to talk about it, but the video itself gained some traction while it was up. It got about 3,500 views, it looks like, and some people were like, yeah, that sucks, it's shitty, but then this person says, lol, adults having a temper tantrum at a child's toy store. Well, I still play video games. I still buy, there's all kinds of toys that's memorabilia, and the memorabilia I have, those are all figures and shit that I grew up with. I grew up with this stuff, so I collect this stuff. And same thing for the people who like Pokemon. They grew up with this stuff. Now they're made to feel like shit because they like this stuff, and that's shitty. The whole thing is shitty, but I really want to know what you guys on this channel think, because I mean, this is a much more gamer centric channel, and I've got a lot of people who already have opinions on this subject, so I just want to hear what you guys think about it. Just go ahead and drop it down in the comments, and then I will see everybody next Saturday for VGST Live. It's going to be our 12th VGST Live show, and for those of you who don't know, it's basically a video game variety show type thing where we do show off a bunch of games. I do drawings for people, and we give away prizes for free. So I'll see you guys there, Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click the notification button so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram as _Sarumaru, so check me out if you want. Huge shout outs goes out to my small but loyal group of patrons. You guys are awesome. If any of you want to be part of the Saru crew and check out some cool patron-only stuff, come check me out at patreon.com/Sarumaru. You don't have to, but I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, folks, bye-bye.